again everyone, it's me, MadameMacabre, and welcome back to another facecam video. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, we're back with another one that's not as cheery as my usual story times and things like that. I mean, I will be definitely getting into some of my story time stuff, but the topic's a little more serious and somber, you could say. Also, sorry if the quality of this video isn't as high as usual. I'm doing this one with my webcam and my blue snowball rather than my nice Rode mic and DSLR camera. There's been a lot going on with the hubbub of the, I can't even say what's stupid. I can't even say the name of the certain health issue going around because YouTube decides that that's not acceptable, even though this is something that is relevant and a major event going on in society, but apparently we're not allowed to talk that because YouTube doesn't like it. So, but I think from context clues, y'all are pretty well aware of the virus that has been going around and having a pretty big impact on the world. And honestly, I am living in Washington State, and those of you who don't already know, Washington State is one of the pretty much epicenters for said the big scary virus, what we can't say the name of. It's one of the epicenters in the United States, along with I think like New York and another one. But we were one of the first places to get a bunch of cases. We've got some of the most right now. Things are kind of intense. And Artemis has been bumbling around. She's on a scratcher right now. If that picks up at all, I'm not sure. But yeah, no, things are not fantastic right now. Things are actually pretty darn scary in the state right now. I think it's a combination of this actually being a serious illness, as well as people blowing it up even more so than beyond what it is. Not to say that it isn't serious, it is a serious thing that needs to be treated seriously, but I think the way people are handling it is just making it worse, and that's what's made it even scarier living here in the middle of it. And from what I've been seeing on the news and on Facebook and stories like that, this is starting to spread everywhere, even places that aren't being as heavily impacted as my state. Now, what I will start with telling you guys first and foremost is you don't need to worry about me. I am currently okay. Me and my roommate were fine. My family's fine. As far as I know, my friends are fine. But that being said, the state, Washington is not okay. It's a big old mess, and from the signs of it, it seems like things are just going to keep getting worse. It's just one thing after another. It started out, the smaller thing. It was our governor decided to put a ban on all public gatherings of 250 people or more, which basically that was put in place to stop the conventions because Emerald City Comic Con was coming up. I was actually planning on going to that. That got canceled because they're like, yeah, that not right now. That also made it kind of dubious about SoccerCon, which at this point I'm pretty sure SoccerCon's also going to be canceled, and that's also making me question whether or not Crypticon is also going to snowball get canceled, because that's all the way in May, but who knows by then? Honestly, it's getting kind of sketchy. But it was the events first, and then next it was the schools. Our governor has literally, this is where it starts to get kind of crazy, he's canceled all school for 6 weeks. 6 whole weeks. No kids going to school. What about all the kids who are supposed to graduate this year? Like, how is that going to affect them? Like, what is this going to do? Like, that's a long time. What about parents who they work full time? Like, and they got to find childcare now? Like, this is some scary stuff. I don't know the answers to this stuff, but it's scary, and it's happening to tons of people. And I imagine if this continues to go out of control, it's going to start happening to other states as well. So yeah, that's going on. And then I think in the news, as of me recording this video tonight, I just got word that it looks like the governor is now planning on banning people from going to restaurants. Restaurants and bars are going to be shut down, probably to stop people from doing any sort of like St. Patrick's Day stuff. Also, if there's like noises bonking on the microphone, it's Artemis. For some reason, it's like the forbidden sniff. She wants to sniff the microphone. Stop, kitty. But yeah, so it sounds like restaurants and stuff, those can't go to. I think retail is going to be limited, and any event, now it's no longer 250 people, now it's anything 50 people or more is not allowed. And now there's whispers and stuff about potentially getting full-on quarantined for 45 days, and if that happens, like, I should be okay because this type of work I do allows me to do it, but that's genuinely terrifying when you think about the effect it's going to have on the local economy and community and everyone who can't do their work from home. It's just, you know, I'm upset. I know, baby girl. It's just really, really upsetting to think about all of this stuff coming to a grinding halt. Like, y'all, we made it through that Great Recession. Are we going to really have to do this again? I don't know, like, no one knows how this is gonna, like, handle, and I don't want to make claims that this is gonna be the way things are. This is just me spouting off my concerns and feelings into the void, because, I don't know, man, I don't know how to feel, it's scary. But the other thing that I kind of wanted to get into a little bit of story time stuff, I guess, about is my experience with the freaking, people. All this is showing me is that we'd be screwed if this was like some kind of apocalyptic event, because people are acting horribly. It is bringing out the absolute worst, the absolute greed in people. It's horrifying to see. I'm sure y'all have seen it. It's everywhere else in the world. Grocery stores stripped. There is nothing there. I gotta put you down, baby. Oh, I guess she wants on the chair next to me. I have posted, kind of jokingly on Twitter and Instagram, a photo of me showing off some of our lovely bare-stripped aisles in the local grocery store, and it's, sometimes you gotta just, you know, poke fun at the tragedy, because how else are you gonna cope if you can't laugh at it? If you can't laugh at it, you're gonna cry about it, so let's, you know, sometimes you just gotta laugh about it. But really, that was actual photos of the local Walmart, like, stripped down to barest shelves. And the thing that's frustrating to see with that is the CDC itself, or one of the government bans, I don't want to like specifically say things and like be giving misinformation, but I know that people, like, we've been basically told that it's a good idea to have 30 days of supplies on you. You don't need to hoard, specifically don't hoard, because that's going to create problems where there isn't specifically one yet, because people aren't going to be able to get their regular groceries. We're going to make a food shortage where there wasn't one to begin with. So what do people do? Be reasonable, get 30 days of supplies, just look out for them on their own, make sure the rest of the community is okay? Of course not. They're going to hoard 5 years worth of stuff. That way, they alone can feel ready, even if it means the elderly neighbor down the street who is on a very restricted income and only can shop once every week or less to just get enough supplies for that week. There's nothing left for them. Congrats, but enjoy your fortress of toilet paper and canned goods. I hope you feel real proud of yourself. Seriously though, like this is gonna start to make me spicy. While we were there at the Walmart, now mind you, I've got a bunch of pictures of the empty aisles. There were some aisles that still had some foodstuffs in them. And for now, because while we were there, people were actively panic buying. Like, we could see it on full display. People panic buying. There was a woman, no joke, with 2 shopping carts. 2 shopping carts full to the brim, piled over like a mountain with so much stuff. My roommate and I were there shopping. We were getting stuff to make soup. We literally just were there for groceries for dinner. We watched a woman. Now mind you, it's funny. The world is ending, everybody's got to get all the milk, but nobody wants skim and 1% because all the whole milk, all the 2%, gone. All of it's gone. but there was still 1% in skim. That being said, probably not anymore. This woman comes literally jogging up, like, I'm literally walking, perusing, I'm looking for some half and half to add to my, my delicious soup, and, we're making, zuppa toscana, which, fabulous. Sidetracking, but we need some half and half for the broth. This woman comes literally, like, we're casually strolling, she comes, like powering up, opens the thing, literally, I'm just staring in disbelief. She grabs 1, puts it under the arm, grabs 2, puts it under the arm, grabs 3, puts it under the arm, 4, puts it under the arm, then gets 5 and 6 on each hand there. This woman has 6 gallons of milk, 6. And she's like, got them all in her arms and kind of like waddling back to her 2 carts and putting them all in there. And like looking at the cart, she's also got the last remaining like things of bottled water in there. Like, I mean, there was no toilet paper in there, but I guarantee you she would have got it if there was any to begin with. But the toilet paper's been long gone. Your girl was lucky enough that before it was long gone, because we were actually running out, I was able to get a 12-pack, but it's gone now. Not even the paper towels, which we're running low on those, so that'll be interesting. Napkins, paper towels, all that stuff gone. All the paper goods gone. Paper plates gone. I don't know what you're gonna do with paper plates at the end of the world, but cool. But yeah, she's taking all those, and then she's running over the eggs were already gone, but running over to the butter, getting the left of that, just like supermarket sweep up in this place, okay? Taking the arm and like getting all the remaining things in that cart. Deli meat gone, eggs gone, like cheese gone. It was like locust struck. It's all decimated. There's little pockets of things here and there, but there were this woman and people like this woman running around to the few remaining pockets. It might be nice to leave a couple things for people to reliably get. No. We need to start grabbing handfuls of all that's left and take it for us to have for just us. I understand being nervous and being freaked out because it's kind of a scary times to live in, but what I don't understand is that level of greed surfacing in these times. All I can think of when I see these people stockpiling more food than they're gonna eat in a year is that little old lady who comes in with her restricted income, scanning the aisles, trying to find something just to eat for that week. And she has to resort to eating canned cat food because there is no actual food left for her to eat because Helen over here decided she needed to have enough food for half a year. So screw anybody else who's actually hungry right now. They don't deserve any because I have to be prepared, okay? I can't with this stuff, okay? It really makes me angry. And I think these people who do this stuff, they're just scared or not, they're just being so incredibly selfish. And I don't know, it's just sad seeing that the times like this bring this out of people instead of bringing out the humanity and the charity and all these good things in people trying to help each other. It's just bringing out the all for one, or, all for one, like, none for you, all for me, what's mine is mine, what's yours is mine, everything, like, it's sickening. And, I don't know, it's hard to keep yourself from getting a little bit pessimistic about things because you see these are the people that you're living around doing this kind of stuff. But I know there's also good people out there, like all the healthcare workers who are putting their own lives on the line to help work in these times. And, in the end, I feel like we should have enough to get us through. If we run out of things, I know my parents have better supplies than we do. So we'll find a way to make it work. It's just really frustrating because people, it's definitely not a cute look. It's not cute. I don't know. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this video. It's it's not like a big factual thing on this event. It's not news. This is literally just me venting, screaming into the void because I feel frustrated and confused and scared by what's going on. And I don't know, I imagine a lot of you might be feeling the same too. At least we can talk to our friends on the internet in these trying times. There's still that. I don't know, things are gonna have to get better, as a certain wonderful movie has put it. It can't rain all the time, so let's just hope that it lets up sooner rather than later. Alright guys, thanks for letting me vent that verbal diarrhea at you guys. I'm sorry if it was a bit of a downer video, but it's just kind of what's been weighing on my mind and my heart lately, seeing all this unfold around me in Washington State. And hopefully, if you guys are in a state that isn't facing this kind of stuff yet, hopefully it doesn't even spread and you don't even have to worry about it. It's just, make sure you look out for you and your loved ones, because apparently if your community is anything like mine, they're not gonna give a rat's about you and having enough. So just try your best. And I know it's hard to keep positive in this, but I guess we gotta try. Alright guys, well, I will catch you all next time, hopefully with something much more lighthearted. I'm sure it will be. Like, not every video is a vent like this. This is just mostly venting. But until then, remember guys, stay creepy. Alright, bye-bye.